feel like he's a gentle giant. He's a big guy. He's a powerful guy. He's got a powerful freaking story about letting go. So I'm just, without further ado, please give him a warm welcome right now, Mr. James Officer.
The deadline for regret was yesterday. I'm going to say that for my friends over here. The deadline for regret was yesterday. So you all have been giving so much energy to the stage today. I want you to exchange some energy between you. So pick somebody, look them in the face, and say the deadline for regret was yesterday.
The deadline for regret was yesterday.
So pick somebody else. See, I feel it. Pick somebody else. Look them in the face and say, let it go.
Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Look at me. And say, do your thing, James.
Do your thing, James.
So, 45 days ago or so, I was preparing for my audition for Walk the Talk. And just like I've done dozens, if not hundreds of times in my life in preparing for a big game, I wanted to check the film out. So I went to YouTube and I looked up all things Walk the Talk. And I happened to come across the show from last month, The Enlightenment Show. And so at the very beginning of the show, there's a video that's played from the Walk the Talk Junior. And it's children from Rosa Parks Elementary School here in Indianapolis. And the children are asked two questions. What inspires you and what makes you happy? And the children's answers were like this. What inspires me is when my little brother ties his shoes. Right? What inspires me is when my parents teach people in the neighborhood how to speak English. What inspires me is when my friend in class does good on board work in the morning. Well, what makes you happy? What makes me happy is when other people are happy. What makes me happy is when my friends say hi and hug me. I'm watching the video and I got super emotional. Not just because the kids were so cute, but I got emotional because literally tears in my eyes. James, what happened to you? What happened to you? Now, one of those children said, what inspires me is when my parents pull up in the Benz to pick me up from school. Not one of them. What inspires me is to have the biggest house in the neighborhood. Not one of the children said that. Now, one of them said, what makes me happy is when the Republicans win. Or what makes me happy is when the Democrats win. Or what makes me happy is Macy's friends and family say, like, what happened? Like, what happened? And it made me emotional. I got really, really sad. I started thinking about it. And I'm just going to talk to you. It's okay in my mind. James, you told a lot of lies in your life. A lot of people lied to you, James. You hurt people. People hurt you. You've broken promises, and people have broken promises to you. And all of this stuff is going through my head, and I'm saying, wow, that can only result in resentment and bitterness, anger, fear, shame, envy. And all of these feelings and emotions, they get tied up, a nice little bow on a package called regret. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was the deadline for regret. Let it go. Regret is like watching a movie that you didn't like the first time. Over and over again. Hoping that movie will eventually get better. like eating a meal that was nasty the first time you ate it. But you keep asking for more and more and more, hoping that it tastes better. Not only will it not taste any better, it will eventually make you sick. Regret will make you sick. Not only will it make you sick, because those feelings I talked about, shame, envy, anger, fear, all of those things release a chemical in our body, a hormone called cortisol. And cortisol attacks our immune system. It attacks our organs, and it causes our bodies to work at less than optimal function. Ladies and gentlemen, regret will kill you. Let it go. 2019 is a pretty big year for my family. This year, my youngest son, the youngest of four, who's my plus one tonight. Boy, you're ready to school. He graduated from high school last month. And yeah, awesome. Awesome, right? And August 1st, I think it's the 1st, he'll go off to campus, and his 3 siblings before him have already done that, and he's the last one to leave the house, which makes us empty nesters. Well, that is both exhilarating and terrifying, right? Because for 27 years, I've had children in my family. Now, right? So terrifying. And then add to that, this year, I'll turn 50 years old. I know. And listen, while age is only a number, I've had 18,250 days to make a lot of mistakes. And that all causes reflection, right? The empty nest, and all my babies are gone, and my wife and I had this long relationship, and now it's just her and I, and I'm half of 100, and just... And so, just a couple of weeks ago, right after my son's open house, we were sitting in the family room and going through stuff. And I mean, we had birthday cards for my 27-year-old's first birthday. Really. First pictures that she painted. It's just stuff. And we're going through it, and we're looking at stuff, and the conversation goes like this. Man, if we had did this, and what if that, and what if we did that, and what if this, and what if that? And I'm already dealing with this regret thing in my head, and I gotta let it go. I need to get rid of it. So I say to my wife, I said, baby, go back in your head when you were 25 years old. By 25, 3 of our children were born. And I asked her, what kind of parent did you think you were? She was like, I was a great mom. Fantastic. I said, I thought I was the bomb dad. I thought there was no dad better than me. So for us to sit here now, 20 years later, 20 plus years later, and to look back at those young people and to charge them and to rebuke them is like convicting innocent people. Regret will kill you. Let it go. 2006, Adam Sandler was in a movie called Click. It's supposed to be a comedy, but it's a pretty heavy movie. In this movie, he finds in his possession a remote control. And this remote control allows him to fast forward, rewind, pause, turn up the volume, turn down the volume in life. So, for example, his children would come in, they'd be rambunctious from school, he's tired, and he would just fast forward past that. And they're in the bed. His wife would start talking to him about something, and he would just turn the volume down. The problem with that is that this remote control took on a mind of its own. And every time Adam Sandler's character became anxious, the remote would fly ahead by itself. At one point, he was having an intimate moment with his wife, and it was about 3 seconds, and he was laying back like the world, just turned. We'll attribute that to the remote control, right? That'll catch you on the way home. What happened as he fast-forwarded past all of the painful things in his life, he also missed the pleasure. His children grew up and he missed it. His dad passed away and he missed it. Here's the beautiful story of the human experience. That you cannot have the pleasure without the pain. You simply can't. The experiences that we just want to hold on to, I wish it hadn't happened. I wish it hadn't happened. Ladies and gentlemen, is the highest form of ego. Okay, I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm just trying to talk. Listen, we assume ego is an inflated sense of value. Ego is also an inflated sense of pity. Here's how it sounds. That shouldn't happen to me. Why me? Why me? Who would you suggest that it happened to? I had never heard anyone in my life say, why am I so blessed? Why do I get to pay my bills on time? Why me? Why am I healthy? I've never heard anyone ask that. So it's ego to say, why me, when the bad things happen. Here's another way ego sounds. I'm smarter than that. Man, why did I do that? Got news for you. When you did that, said that, that's exactly who you were. Today is the deadline for regret. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That relationship that broke you, let it go. That boss that mistreated you, let it go. That employee you mistreated, let it go. That person you prejudged, let it go. That opportunity you blew, let it go. Regret will derail you. Regret will define you. Regret will describe you. And ultimately, regret will drag you. In the words of Wayne Dyer, you have two choices. You can either be a host to God or a hostage to your ego. Let it go.
Shoots a little promotional video beforehand, and on this particular one, we asked a certain someone to jump into a river at the end. Let it go. If you haven't seen it, you have to go watch it. So here's what I want to know. Tell me how that was, jumping off the side of where you guys, it was at the White River. Tell me about that plunge a little bit.
It was probably the most scared I've ever been in my life. I mean, I'm a pretty good swimmer, but I didn't know what was there. And about 3 minutes before it was time for me to jump, we saw a snake. And everybody with clothes on, and they weren't going to be jumping in the river, told me it's no big deal.
You did it. You did it. Well, thank you for your message tonight. Phenomenal.